Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 4T here. Welcome to this next edition of my redo of Kirby Squeak Squad. Another collaboration is coming your way.
Hello everyone, my name is Green Draco 313.
Okay, so day 2 was at sea. And basically, I explored a lot around day 2. We even tried to go to the bowling alley they had there, but the bowling alley they had there wasn't very good. Like, it kept breaking down. It was kind of a disappointment. It's one of those things like, what are you gonna do? It's like, sometimes you gotta marvel at the fact they could put a bowling alley on a cruise ship, but at the same time you gotta be like, why? Like, nothing works here. It's like, I don't understand. Like, nothing works. Like, the thing of it is, and the weird thing, the first time we went there, the belt, wouldn't bring the balls up, because the belt that brings it up through the chute wasn't turning. So that's kind of a thing. The good news is, they gave us free complimentary bowling, so we can come back and bowl a couple more games, which we eventually did down the road. So yeah, we kind of did that. There was also some other acts and entertainment we also saw. We also got to watch their group before they did Impractical Jokers was called the Tenderloins. And so they had a show, parts of which I have seen before, but it was still funny. They had some new bits in there too. Yeah, that was the kind of thing, it was their new tour that they were doing, which was called the Santiago Sentas tour.
Something Joker.
Huh?
Called something Joker.
Joker?
Oh, what was the boat's name?
The boat's... No, the cruise was the Joker's cruise, but the boat we went on was the Norwegian Pearl.
I'm sorry, I got that mixed up.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's the Norwegian Pearl. But anyway, so... Yeah, they have other shows and other stuff that they did. One of them is actually releasing a book. It's called Awakened by James Murray, and I don't remember the other guy's name. I think it was something Mouth. I think the last name of it was Mouth.
Wow, I'm not a good reader, so I wouldn't be interested.
Me either. I want to get Romance of the Three Kingdoms one day. That's a book I had been thought about getting, but I haven't gone around to do it, obviously.
I personally don't read books, because I'm not a good reader at all. I'm a terrible, I had ADHD and, English problems. I had reading problems in high school. Back when I was in 8th grade, my reading level was 4th grade level. When I was a senior in high school, my reading level was 8th grade level. And my mom and dad filed a complaint to the Kansas Board of Education.
I
was a senior year of high school. Also, that's all it was. And also, why I didn't want to go to college right after high school is I had to get away from all that stress. One thing, taking notes, when my junior year history teacher did, he did lecture notes, I had my parent take that notes for me. Let me explain about this. If it's written on the board or it's on a PowerPoint, then I can write it down, but if the teacher's just lecturing or it's a video, then I can't.
I kind of had that same problem when I first started school, but I got better at it. Like I said, I had other people helping me out too at school. So, sometimes I had other people. Sometimes the teacher would give me the notes beforehand or after. But usually, I really didn't have my senior year. I really didn't have that much trouble. I basically just had a support class to do an extra hour or so to do homework. That was the extent of my help. I didn't really have any help in my senior year. I'm still miffed that I didn't get my my freaking necklace to say that I graduated cum laude, because I had the grade point average. But it's they said that I didn't have a grade point average. I was like, yes, I do. I should have fought harder for that. I should have brought my mom. She definitely.
Okay, sorry to go off topic for a minute, but I'm in my my man cave right now. It used to be my older brother's room, but I turned it into my man cave. I have my Nintendo plushies, my amiibos, and I'm staring at all the characters from Super Smash Bros. All the amiibos there. Do you have all the amiibos yet? Including Corrin, Bayonetta, and Cloud?
I have Corrin, don't have Cloud or Bayonetta yet. I'm working on that.
that for you for Christmas.
Okay, that's nice. I just got Crom and T. I had Crom.
If you can get something for me in return, like since
I will.
A lot of stuff. Like,
I will. I have that skull that needs to be shipped.
Something I have in mind for this. Like I'll look into it after this video.
All right. Yeah, you can. Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Also, I have all my DC Comics action figures. Like I still play with action figures. They remind me. They make me feel happy, and they like people. There's people that are twice our age that still collect stuff like.
Yeah. Yep, there are. I've seen some collections. They're impressive. But, yeah.
He's an Air Capital Comic Con, but like, if you were to just do a cosplay, who would you do it one as?
I'd probably want to get a little skinnier before I did that first. Oh, gosh.
Character you have in mind right now that you want to do, who would you do it as?
I don't know. I've always thought sometimes I do Q&A that I would run into that question. I've yet to run into that question. Oh god, I probably would need some time to think about that one. I don't think I could give you an answer right now. Yeah.
Can you if you just had to pick one real quick, who would it be? Let's say a Fire Emblem character, like. Cosplay. I have a Ragnall sword.
Donnell, maybe? Donnell, yeah, that's...
That villager guy?
Yeah, the villager you can power up and basically make, like, the most powerful person in your army. Speaking of Fire Emblem, like, I have to look it up, but I know that there has to be some reason that the children characters level up faster or gain experience faster.
Train the adults up, train the parents up to the highest they can possibly be. The children can be even stronger. Up when you first get them married, they're gonna be really weak, but it's gonna take some time. Like every time I had to get a new child for my team, I had to train them up with the DLCs. Like it took forever. Like I have my Crom, my Sumiya, my Abbott, my Robin. They all killed at least 700 units.
I'll have to look up how many units my players have killed. But I tell you, like one thing I don't know, one thing I've seen is that like most battles, I don't know what it is, but Sumiya dies like almost every time I throw her out there, and I'm trying to level her up.
If you put her, I trained her up, like I put that DLC where you put a blue wedding dress on her, like I make her my main lance user. It's just when she's a Pegasus Knight at first, she's gonna go down in one hit to bows. That's why you gotta baby steps at a time, like baby steps at a time.
Yeah, so yeah. I get what you mean.
Right, as long as you train them up good.
Yeah, very true.
I don't get about, in Path of Radiance and Awakening, Crom could never be a mage or use magic at all unless he's using a Living Sword or Bolt Axe or what's the last one's name? Shock Stick. But what's the point of him having a magic step? In the Fire Emblem game that had linen in it, the weapon users don't have a magic step, and the magic users don't have the strength stats.
Yeah, and Crom's magic stat isn't very good.
It's so long to get Crom's resistance to the max level. I had to do 5 different second seals to get Crom's, and I had to get talismans and everything. Okay, let's continue back to your vacation.
Yeah, so anyway, the third day was the one that we went to Costa Maya. Oh my gosh, wearing my
You got me that Saint skull while I was there.
Yeah, that was kind of well, anyway, wearing my Eagles hat there was a huge mistake. Every vendor and their grandma was trying to flag me down to get me to buy something. I do have an eagle skull, but I didn't take a picture of it.
Mexico, they would more be Saints, Texans, and Cowboys fans.
Probably, yeah. But that's kind of the thing is that like it was every vendor, and I'm just like, and I just keep telling them I'll come back, because I only wanted to get like one thing, and it's like, but there's like so many different vendors, I wanted to check them all out. It's like, okay, I get your point. But yeah, it was humid. It was humid later in the day. It got humid. It didn't start off that bad. Later in the day is when it got humid. It got humid. Yeah.
Speaking of which, like, let me look up what day the Raiders are. You keep on talking about your vacation. I want to look up what day, what week are the Raiders playing the Patriots. Oh, that's next week. That's next week, and that's next week. Oh, let's be on. Yeah.
Yeah, something about that, rather, yeah.
Alright, let's continue on with your vacation.
We went around. We just basically just explored Costa Maya. We didn't really like go there for anything. It was kind of just nice we just kind of looked around it. It was a nice city. Well, I'd say parts of it were nice. The beach part was definitely nice. The beach part was nice. Where we docked off, well, in the little port where Costa Maya, there's like little compound was nice. In between was a little sketchy, to be honest. I can't front that. I really can't front out that. Yeah, that was kind of really sketchy. So yeah, that's kind of, so yeah, so that was basically the gump of day 3. Was about it. There were some other shows too that we went. There was a comedy showcase like every day, I think it was. And I checked them all out, and I wanted to get a picture with Yamanika Saunders, never could, because I had seen her on True TV's Comedy Knockout. I love that show. I love that show, and I can't wait for the new season to start. I love that show. But that's a favorite of mine. I like watching. So that was the only picture I was kind of disappointed I didn't get. But I did get Joey Fatone that day. The guy from the Backstreet. No, he was from NSYNC. I always get those two mixed up. But
so when you got me that safe skull, like you got that in that store.
Yeah.
You're gonna ship it today, right?
Yeah, I should. I gotta tell my aunt to do that because I'm no good at packing. If I had shipped it, I'm gonna be honest with you, it would have wound up in 5,000 pieces. Like it would wind up in it would.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea because
she does the eBay.
Like, it costs more money to go back to Mexico to get another one.
No kidding, yeah. Especially with someone who has done packing for a while. Yeah, my aunt does. Yeah, she does an eBay thing, so it's kind of.
I used to be an eBay seller. You want to market it as fragile.
I'm gonna tell her to write fragile all over the freaking box. Yeah, mark fragile all over that box. Like just give like a thing of fragile stickers, put like 50 on them. so they know it's fragile. But yeah, so that was the whole thing of that. So yeah, that's how oh man, we're really gonna push this. I just gotta get to this level here. I gotta friggin' chase down this mouse guy with the treasure. I gotta chase him down and basically end the level right here. So do you want to sign off real quick?
Okay, until next time, everyone. My name is Green Draco 313.
Okay, alright, so let's friggin'... What's in these treasure thingies? What's in these? Because we're about to find out. Oh, okay. Nothing I'm really interested in, but okay, whatever. Anyway, so with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14. We'll see you next time with more Kirby Squeak Squad.